Hello everyone, and welcome back to another episode of the Max Tasty channel. For this month's theme, I was inspired by last week's episode where I made egg foo young for the first time. So, for the month of April, we will be celebrating Adventurous April, where we will be making 5 dishes from around the world, specifically ones that I've never had before. So, for this week's episode, we will be traveling to the Midwest of the US by making some bison burgers and fries. For this recipe, for 6 burgers, you will of course need 2 pounds of ground bison, 1 medium red onion, 1 tablespoon of Worcestershire sauce, some salt and some pepper for seasoning, some butter, and 6 hamburger buns. If you want, I recommend adding some other toppings to your burger, including cheese, condiments like ketchup, mustard, mayo, or relish, some lettuce, tomato slices, and pickles. Then, for the fries, you will need, of course, 2 pounds of russet potatoes, 3 tablespoons of olive oil, 2 teaspoons of garlic powder, 2 teaspoons of onion powder, or if you for some reason can't find that at the store, you can substitute this with some fried onion pieces, some salt and some pepper for seasoning, and some parsley for some optional garnishing. First, for the fries, preheat the oven to 400 degrees Fahrenheit, and while we wait, we'll prep the fries. After giving your potatoes a wash and a scrub, cut each of them in half lengthwise, and then cut these in half as well to quarter them, and then cut these quarters in half as well to make them into 8 fries per potato. Once all the potatoes are cut, place them into a large bowl and cover them with some warm water and some salt to remove some of the excess starch. While we wait for that to soak, we'll prepare the other ingredients. For the red onion, cut this into 1/2 inch thick round slices and make sure not to separate them as we will be cooking them later. For your tomatoes, similarly, cut them into 1/2 inch or so thick round slices and set them aside for later. Your potato slices should be done soaking by now, so dump out the water and dry them with a paper towel. Then, place them in a zip-top bag and add in your olive oil, garlic powder, onion powder, salt, and pepper, and give that a good shake to cover your fries evenly. Then, on a baking pan lined with parchment paper, dump your fries and spread them out so that they all can completely lie on the pan. The oven should be preheated by now, so once you're ready, place your fries in and let them bake for 20 to 30 minutes. While we wait, we'll prepare the burger meat. In a medium bowl, combine the bison meat, Worcestershire sauce, salt, and pepper, and give this a mix to combine everything evenly. Then divide the mixture into 6 even portions and then shape these into patties. You could of course make your burgers as big or as small as you want, but I feel like each patty was a good size. Also, I bought a bag of 6 burger buns, so it was the perfect amount. Set your patties aside for now, and then heat a cast iron skillet or pan over medium heat. Melt about 2 tablespoons of butter and swirl to coat the pan. Place your onion slices in the pan and cook them for about 3 minutes or so, and then flip them and cook this side for 3 minutes as well, or until golden brown. Then, set these aside for later. Your fries should be done baking, so remove them from the oven and then flip the fries over and then return the pan to the oven. Let them bake for an additional 15 to 30 minutes or until they turn golden brown. While that's finishing up, we will cook our burgers. In your skillet, add another tablespoon or so of butter, and once that's melted and has coated the pan, place the bison patties in the skillet with some space between them and sear them until golden, about 3 to 5 minutes depending on how well you like your burgers. Then flip and cook the other side for another 2 to 4 minutes. If you want, in the last minute or so of cooking, add your cheese and then cover it to allow the steam to melt the cheese over your burger. And if you want your burgers to be medium rare, I recommend cooking them until they reach an internal temperature of 130 to 135 degrees Fahrenheit. Once your burgers are ready, set them aside for plating and then use the skillet to toast your buns. The pan was a bit more greasy than I realized, so I probably would try to remove some before toasting your buns, unless you like them soggy and oily. Also, your fries should be done by now, so remove them from the oven once they're ready. Then, once everything's ready, just plate everything together, including your condiments, and your bison burger and fries are ready to eat. I always love a good burger, but I've somehow never eaten a bison burger before this. One of my friends suggested to make this, so I was inspired to use this as the first recipe for this month. If you've never had bison meat either, I would describe it as being slightly sweeter than ground beef. It has a delicate flavor that's not gamey at all, and it doesn't need much seasoning to bring out the flavor, so definitely use a little less seasoning than you're used to if you've made burgers before. I could have sworn that I had done a burger video recipe already, but I guess not. Though I have done another fries video before, but that time I made them in the air fryer. Also, ground bison meat is typically a leaner blend, being 90-10 versus ground beef, which is typically 80-20. So bison meat is a great alternative if you're looking for a less caloric option for your burgers. Anyway, I hope you all enjoyed the video. In the comments below, let me know how it went if you decided to make it, and let me know if there's anything you want me to make next. Like the video, share it with your friends and family, and subscribe to this channel for more episodes of the Max AC channel. And remember, if you want to stay cool in the kitchen, turn your AC to the max and watch the Max AC channel.